Alright, and let's go ahead and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're going to try playing some Alan Wake 2. This was a game that came out over the weekend, but I've been playing Sands of Aura, and I actually went to go see a theater production of Wicked, which is pretty awesome. So I'm just now able to get into this game. If you know anything about Alan Wake, you know that this is definitely a survival horror type game, and apparently more so in this game than in the previous one. It's been about 13 years since then, and since then Alan Wake has been missing. But now a new FBI agent has shown up. Her name is Saga, and she finds Alan Wake popping up out of nowhere, and now he has a whole bunch of questions, and so does she. So we're going to jump into this for about an hour and see what we feel about the game and see if we're going to continue playing it. That being said, if you like the content, you want to see more Alan Wake 2 here on the channel, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I will go ahead and tell you right off the bat that this is going to be a very difficult thing for me to get through because I'm going to just splatter it everywhere. I am so friggin' skittish about horror games. Like, I honestly, I let my imagination get the better of me. So I'm hoping that I can maintain a little control over myself. Who knows, maybe you guys will find that, you know, endearing or something along those lines. That being said, let's jump into the game, and yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do a normal playthrough. I have the game set to mostly medium settings here. And the game is keeping a rock solid 60 FPS for me. So we'll see how that goes. This is PC gameplay. By the way, even though I have the PlayStation prompts.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Really trippy.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh, wow. So we're immediately playing over on a naked dude. I am going to turn down the audio ever so slightly. I thought I did a pretty good job with turning it down, but apparently not. So we'll do about 15 more on the master volume, see how that works out for us. Butt cheeks. Oh, you can sprint as the naked guy. Game looks incredible.
Come on, Ed. We should go.
They're just gonna leave a naked dude there? It would suck to have to walk through the woods naked. I heard the game is a bit of a slog in the beginning, but once things start, it actually ramps up pretty good, so just bear with me. Okay. Not gonna lie, between the butt hairs on his cheeks and the imagery, I kind of got stunned there. I am sprinting. Oh, no, I'm not. Apparently I'm not. Oh, is that a cabin up there? Well, doesn't look like we're going to that cabin. Get off my back, yo. Oh, there's a light over there. It doesn't look like we can go through that way. Oh. Not that way either. They're shooting at me? Oh god.
Hemingway. There's a light back in the head. Got you now. We're starting now. On the cones of the tree. Watching the lights. It's a motherfucker. Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck? Shit.
Let's go! Run!
Well. That was definitely a start. Sorry, it is still quite loud. I'm gonna have to turn it down again here in a minute. I'm afraid of pausing the game will actually skip the scene.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
Okay, I gave it a shot. Let's turn down the audio a little bit more. Let's do 50.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
That looks like it helped a little bit.
This trip might
Let
take
me
a
know
little
in
longer
the
than I thought.
comments if you're watching this video
I'm
if
sorry I've been gone so
50%
much
sounded
lately,
about good
Logan.
enough.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Even for a game I have set at medium
A
settings for most
deputy
of the
was
thing,
supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
the game looks pretty
There's
fantastic.
the car. So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1, invitation. Let's see the map. So here we are over here. Looks like we have the rental cabins coming up. We got a lot of areas to discover over here. Witch's Hut, Witchfinder Station. Everything has a witch in the name. Cauldron Lake Shore. Alright, so if we follow this, we'll end up at the cabin, it looks like.
Hey, over here.
Oh, hello.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head onto the fence and see if we can find ourselves the body. Meet
Before
Deputy
we get to the
Thornton
crime
at the
scene,
general
there's
store.
time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Alright, you can access the case board inside the mine place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Here's
The
our
facts are on the board.
board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues in progress in the investigation. You can use the stick to move around, you can zoom in and zoom out, and you can use the cursor to move left and right. You are free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. Alright, so it looks like the quick case board right here. Looks like we have the Cauldron Lake. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water. Post-mortem. Bruises on wrist and legs. Deep gash in chest and heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane was a dentist. Stab wounds. Bloating, bruising on the wrist. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, and Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. We also have a killer profile for post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits, and the test trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Our goals are to meet Deputy Tony, okay, and then the cases themselves doesn't look like we have anything to look at in the cases themselves, so we'll head back out.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started.
Visiting
Let's
the
head
mine
down the
place.
hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mine place does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
I like that he
Stairs
runs
are
along
out.
with you.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. The sensitivity for the controls off the bat are already spot on. I'm going over here. He's going that way. I think to locate if we
I'm gonna go check something out.
venture off the
Be
path.
right back.
Got it.
I think this is where the general store is, right? Nope, not gonna let us go that way. Alright, so there are points where they won't let us go. We have a path here. What about this path? Anything to find up here? Not that I can see. Oh, we do have ourselves another little thingy. There's a beanie on the ground, or is that an Easter egg? It's literally an Easter egg. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters of the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of the Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night skies. Alright, can we actually see that from here? Oh, over there, I see. What are these Easter eggs leading though?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Ooh, my dad used to
Casey
say.
hates the endless jokes about
Oh.
coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say, when the going gets rough or tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. And like that, we found 2 manuscript fragments. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. So we open this. Looks like we can collect those fragments, and those fragments are used for our weapons. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. That's actually not bad. Increase the magazine size by 50%, or land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Those are all pretty good. But let's leave the mine palace and get back on the trail of our partner, Alex Casey. Where did he go off to?
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Oh, there he
Getting
is.
back to nature is your thing.
It was definitely worth going out of the way, though. We got some upgrade materials.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
There was another path over there. Where that path led. So the murder site's not too far away. We could have gone to the witch's hut. And it looks like it circles around. Let's go
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
let's go the other path. See if there's anything we can discover over there. Maybe more fragments? I mean, it loops around to the murder scene. Anything over here? Oh. Looks like it's a lot of water over here. I did. Oh, we passed the witch's place.
Can't go any further.
Alright, so
Water's too deep.
she's not wrong. It says there's the witch's hut. Where's the path to get there? Is this it?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Can we go in? We can. Just looking around. There's some rope on the ground. Doesn't look like we have much in here though. They can close the door. Does that do anything for us? No. Not that I can see. Alright, well, I guess we'll head back out. Anything on the back side of our house? Looks like we have a little bridge here. And a chair over in the distance. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told anyone that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to a big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. Going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Ooh. Are those... Did we just find shotgun bullets? Nice. How do we open the inventory? Oh no, they're battery cells. Okay. It's still not bad. Okay. So I think that's all that we're going to find this direction. Unless they let us go down the hill even further. Actually, they will let us go down the hill further. I wonder if we'll have to come down here eventually. I'm actually not going to wander much further. Where are we at on the map? Let's go back up to the general store. I'm assuming we're going to have to come down here with the cop. And we have a shortcut right here that will take us back up. Based off what that map said, anyways. One of the improvements I heard they put in this game from the last game, though, which I've already noticed, is that the characters seem to have infinite stamina while running, which is definitely a nice little upgrade. Hey, over here. Where's this on the map? It's a little loop around. Oh, that's where the dead body is back there, I bet.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
All right.
Welcome back, Anderson.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Where are we examining the corpse from? Well, let me... there we go.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You've unlocked the first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the Mind Palace. Up on the D-pad allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the caseboard. So look at that Cauldron Lake murder scene.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the board begins a new line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Another body was found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killing. We're here to investigate. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in goals. You are now free to examine the caseboard or leave to complete this objective. You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
And then where else? Do we have any more points of interest in here? So now we can all go ahead and bring up these. Major chest trauma. Cargo straps used to restrain victims. And heart found near victim's body. Where do we put this at? There we go.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigations, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. So, you can check your updated goals by pressing triangle, investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Because we want to know now if there is a killer or killers and what the victim's name was.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
We got over here.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
And then we have another clue. There's 4, there's 2. Oh, 2 and 3 were the same point, weren't they?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Let's go to our Mind Palace. Alright, so for later, multiple sets of footprints. So I think we're going to go ahead and say that this is multiple killers. What? That doesn't fit, I don't think.
Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present, present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated. Alex Casey lunchbox called him like murders. I see. We don't have an identity yet. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the cop here.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened after he got fired?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Alright, well, let's go into the Mind Palace and we can actually put a name on the victim. Actually, can we go... Where's the case at? Where's the one we're working on just now? What are we doing? That's that one. Where's the new case we're working on? How do we swap back to the guy? There we go. Let's see. There we go.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Tripod found near body. So it sounds like it was premeditated.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Use your intuition. Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Ritual murder?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
Anything else over here we can look at? It doesn't look like it. Let's get back to the case board. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now, after 13 years? Where's he been?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
I'm definitely
This is one of your hunches, Anderson?
enjoying the
Did
profiling
something happen
aspect.
at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
We have
Lots of
footprints.
answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
That is a huge ass tree.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Oh, we found a page.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
So we'll head back into our mind palace then. Or what happened? Oh, there we go. Took it a second to load in. We got we got some footprints here. And then we have a trail has gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Reading the words, these words felt like a message, someone playing a game with them. Let's see. Anything else here? Yes, this page. We got some manuscript pages we can read here. And then profiling the page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
So is she claiming that she needs to go back to the body?
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Alright, let's head back up the hill.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate them.
Is there a reason to go this way? Maybe?
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Alright. Looks like we're on our way out.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. We have a gate down here. Is there anything down here on the end?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
There's a little shortcut path right here. There's the dead body. What's over here?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should
Confused?
take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Follow steps. Wash your hands. Take the checker off. The chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find the solution to this. Maybe it's inside the house. Some symbols right there. Chicken out of the fridge. The light work in here with the flashlight is pretty awesome. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespasser. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano with the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. What if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? They say the lake's not formed; it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing, water line. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, water line. Engineered structures and strange machines. We have a symbol here. Just like the one we found in the kitchen. Oh, we have symbols everywhere. Gotta pay attention to where they're at. Oh, we have a deer head.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
There's gotta be something in this house we're missing. Turn the light out real quick. Actually, it's too dark to not have it on. What could these lines possibly mean? Nothing you can read off of it on its own. They're all arrow symbols. Inward, outward, upward, inward, outward. Like, what could they possibly mean? Oh, we have one in the bathroom as well. I'm so confused by this puzzle. There's nothing we can interact with. We've already done the deer head. Oh, wait. The symbol. Can we do that, like, Mind Palace stuff for this? Is there a thingy for this? That's profiling. Manuscript pages are over there. But that she noted the... I saw she noted them.
11 remaining.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
What's at this door? Oh, that takes us back out. So we got two upward looking arrows here. Let's look at that. Maybe we can find those. Those two downward. Two upward here in the bathroom? No. There we are. I feel like we gotta be right where it's at, wherever the answer is. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe the combination is these containers up here. 2 1 3 1 2 1 3 1. I don't know. I'm gonna go based off the amount of stuff that was there. How many pieces to the lock is there? There's 3. So maybe it is 214. 214? Or I'm gonna figure it out. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see now. That makes more sense. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Okay, that makes it easier. Where's the sink?
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please,
Up, down,
Anderson,
arrows.
Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Inward. Sideways. Outward, inward, sideways. Sideways. I know, I think I'm doing this right. Anyways, wash your hands, take your chicken out of the fridge. Wash your hands. Yeah, I don't think there's another sink, is there? Yeah, so this is the only other sink I can think of. Oh, wait. He needs to double up.
Flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson.
Alright.
He hid the bodies in the forest.
Take the chicken out of the forest. Alright, fridge. That was... Yep. An hourglass. We got that. And then sideways. That's it. That's gotta be it, right? They're sideways. Take a nap. Unless it's not the bed. Is there somewhere else you could be taking a nap from? Maybe take a nap in the chair? We could do downward arrow to try it out. But I'm pretty confident the other two are right. I just already forgot what it was. It was 2 downward arrows, right? Yeah. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, I had it right the first time. Alright, looks like we got some more bullets and a health pack for doing that. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Alright. So we unlocked our first little thingy there. I think this takes us back to the bottom of the lake. We were to continue going this way. Just want to make sure. And then we'll start heading to Bright Falls. I wonder if they actually included the driving again in this one. Oh, another Alex Casey fragments. Thought it came down here. UFOs, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified objects. Nice. Alright, well, I think that's everything. Let's head back up the hill and meet up with Alex Casey. Want to actually jump up these cliffs? We can. Oh, no, oh yeah, this way.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Thank you.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Anything to be done over here by this power generator? Oh, looks like we have a collectible over here. More Easter egg symbols.
A lunchbox again.
More
Who's leaving
fragments.
these out here?
Nice. We're collecting a lot of fragments.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
This stuff...
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
We mean back in a second. Is he not coming this way? Am I not the right way? Oh no, he's with us.
The Federal Bureau of Control?
Ooh.
That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Look like rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Got some illustrations about birds. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. No more fragments. All these little nooks and crannies everywhere.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Do we get to drive to Bright Falls? Is there any driving in this game?
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Bright Falls, Washington. Man, Bright Falls has never looked better. 13 years later, and here we are. Tapio's weather report. We can listen to the radio. That's pretty cool. But I am actually going to go ahead and end the video here because I do want to try to keep these videos to about an hour long at the most on the long end. So that being said, it's off to a pretty slow start, but I'm still genuinely enjoying it. It's very true detective, and I really am digging that. And I can't wait till we actually get to the more like supernatural horror stuff coming up. Pretty sure that's all going to be a lot more, you know, expanded upon and whatnot. That being said, if you like the content, you want to see more Alan Wake 2 here on the channel, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. As always, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Later.